As promised, it's time to get deep into every single step that it's going to take to secure your student athlete's Division I scholarship, because that is our goal. So, academic excellence. And I know what you're thinking, like, okay, yeah, of course, that's pretty obvious, right? But let me go a little bit deeper for you. So many parents and athletes that I've worked with over my 20 years of experience spend so much time on the athletic side, on the training, on the nutrition, on the games, the competition, the stats, the film, which is all great. But sometimes I've seen that we neglect or we do not maximize on the academic side. So here's what I want to tell you. With the 3.5 GPA or higher, that alone increases your chance of getting a scholarship by 56%. That's a pretty strong number. So I encourage every single one of my athletes, we have to be 3.5 or above. I prefer 4.0 or above, especially if you have AP courses, then that's gonna help you be able to maximize that GPA. Now here's another cool thing. Once you're in high school, every single AP course that you take is going to increase your chances of a scholarship by 8%. That's well worth it. So that's another reason why academics must be the priority. Now let me give you another step to that process. There's some schools, because obviously we're trying to go Division I, right? We all agree. We're trying to go D1. However, what if it lands at a Division II or a 1AA or a smaller school? So some of the smaller schools do not offer 100% athletic scholarships. So what they have is partial athletic, and then they typically like to use academic scholarships in order to complete your scholarship package. I've seen it happen with hundreds of athletes over the years, to where it may be 50% athletic, 50% academic. And these are the scenarios that you can control, because if it really comes down to it, and I'm a coach, I'm going to bring in, I'm going to recruit, I'm going to offer that partial scholarship to the athlete with the highest GPA, because now I know I can go in and find them some academic money to balance it out. Now, let's think of a school that has 10 scholarships, for example. You have 10 scholarships available. If you have half of those are given to student athletes as 50% athletic, and then the rest you can compensate with academic scholarships, academic grants, and things along those lines, now how many athletes can you technically bring in? If your math is even close, that's 20. So in some scenarios, there's coaches that have mastered recruiting the right athletes with 3.5 or above GPAs, with right athletes that are also great on the field, athletic, taking care of business there, and they could bring that athlete in and say, here's a partial scholarship. We're gonna pay for half of that through our athletic program, but I'm gonna go get you the other 50% because of your GPA, because of those AP or those honors classes. That's what's gonna separate you. So when it comes down to it, these are the little things that people don't think about until it's too late. But if we start thinking about this 9th grade, 10th grade, we could be in a position to where that GPA can literally be 4.3, 4.4. I mean, we can take it there with the AP classes, but we have to really, really focus on that. And then here's the last piece that I wanna leave you with. If I'm a college coach and say there's two athletes that I think are very similar, they're similar in size, they're similar in speed, all their mechanics are very close, and I'm not sure which one I want to bring into my school. Which one do you think I'm going to select, or what do you think is going to be the tiebreaker? It's going to be academic every time. If they can't determine athletically which one of you are better, they're going to go with the one with the best academic profile, the best transcripts, the most AP classes. That's who they're going to invest in for a couple reasons. One, it may help them maximize the scholarship. But let's look at the other side. We all know there's a correlation between your GPA and how your study skills, your habits, your commitment to school, and then also how fast you can learn the athletic system at that university. That coach is going to expect you to come in and pick up everything that they try to teach you. So the higher that GPA, it shows that coach that you have the ability to learn, that you are intelligent. So let's not neglect it. Yes, we're gonna get into all the other things that you need to do to get this scholarship, but I wanted to start this off with academic excellence. It has to be the #1 priority.